Hello lads and welcome to the final episode of Season 1 of the Bristol Rivals Career Mode. Yeah, the end of the season is near. It's 7 games away. First of all, we're going to sim this match against Morecambe and hopefully we can get a win. Well, I've just realised we've put a really tired team out to face Morecambe. It's awfully stupid of us. But Harrison gets us up 1-0 thankfully around the 30-minute mark. Half time, make an early substitution due to the fatigue, but Chetry gets a second. Looks like we're going to go sail through this match. The Guzman, and Chetry gets another one for us. That should see the game out with 3-0 win against Morecambe. Right lads, I'm pretty sure that secures us the title. So we've got 3 post-com games now to go. It's a bit of the same format as we did before the big league games, before the JP Trophy final and before the big games against the Premier League and the FA Cup. So yeah, 3 post-com games for you before we get into the final 3 games of the season.
Right lads, the first game against Plymouth Argyle, we start with a 4-3-3 attacking formation. We start off, you know, it wasn't the most entertaining game. Thankfully I wasn't live commentating, because otherwise it would have been a very boring game. It took us until the 90th minute to get a winner, 90th minute 8. Added time aids has shown us quite a lot in all of our series we've done so far. Whether that be, it's normally leading up to half time, but leading up to full time this time, it got us the winner thankfully. AFC Wimbledon in the next game. Again, not a very interesting game until the very late stages of the game, where the stuff got very interesting indeed. First off, we have the AFC Wimbledon defender just heading into added time, just nicks it past Walton, hits the post, and they go straight ahead, but straight from kickoff, Duncan Watmore with an instant reply. I mean, if that doesn't show what added aids is, added time aids is, well, what does? That's how the score ended, 1-1. The third and final game, I forgot to record the actual footage of the screen going in. It was against Stevenage. We got the first goal in the, I think I was just sneaking into the 19th minute there. I believe it was Ellis Harrison with the strike. No, it wasn't. What am I saying? It's the Guzman with the strike. It was a good strike, very powerful strike. The keeper was getting absolutely nowhere near that. Just before half time, once again, added time aids. We have Iheanacho getting a header, our top scorer for the season, and he's, that's why he's getting into great attacking positioning. I mean, what a strike from the head. He's just in the right place, the right time. And going into the half, we're 2-0 up. We felt confident. Stevens with a free kick, a backwards header from Lee. A really good goal, really good header from a League 2 player, just to know where the goal is, to have that awareness of where the goal is. Completely caught Walton off guard, and that's how the game ended.
Right lads, I've changed the formation back to a 4-4-2. This looks like the best formation going into the game against Bristol City at the end of the season. We've got Walton in goal, a back 4 of Choi Ho Jin, Lockyer, Parks, Ledbetter. In the midfield we have Watmore, Loftus-Cheek, Lyons and Zucchini, and up front we've got a unique partnership of Kelechi Iheanacho and Anthony Cora. Anthony Cora has given it to Kelechi Iheanacho. Kelechi Iheanacho, he's given it back into Anthony Cora, he cuts inside, he shoots, Partridge gets a vital interception and Day cleans up Loftus-Cheek. Anthony Cora. Watmore, back to Loftus-Cheek, it's 1-0 lads, get in. One of the first real highlights of the half. We had another shot which was blocked, but apart from that, the game's been very boring indeed. But thankfully Loftus-Cheek has managed to make a fabulous run there from the midfield, and then a great shot. He's got quite a bit of goals himself, Loftus-Cheek. He's a very good signing for us. I didn't think he was going to be as good as he actually is. His passing is awesome, and his shooting ain't that bad either. Very happy. That's his 9th goal in the League 2, and I think our top scorer I think has 10. Tell you what, not bad signing at all. Zucchini whips a ball in. It's a great ball, and Iheanacho's there for 2. What a ball that was by Zucchini. Tell you what, the young Italian's doing wonders here. Just look at that cross. What a cross that was to find Iheanacho, who was waiting at the far post, just to tap it in. The keeper probably could have done better there, but he was that close to Iheanacho that it was hard to react. Get in. What a wonderful cross by Zucchini. And it was left for a tap in at the far post by Kelechi Iheanacho. Can't get the ball. It was a good attacking opportunity for Newport County. It is a very good opportunity, and we managed to scruff it off the line somehow. Zucchini gets the final clearance, and the half-time whistle blows at 2-0. Uh-oh. Bit of a problem. John Lewis takes the shot. Walton comfortably saves though. Very good passing play. Barrow's got it now. Try to intercept the cross. I can't. And Twasmi, or whatever his name, Tuami or whatever his name is, he's missed a blinder of a chance. I don't know who that could be, but it doesn't matter. 2-0 is the final scoreline here. We've beaten Newport County. They put lots of pressure on us in the second half, but it wasn't enough. Again, it's a different side to play Cambridge United. It's the same formation because it worked very well for me last time, but instead of Zucchini, we've got Ryan Broom instead of our front pairing last time. This time we've got Easter and Chetri, Gosling on the wing, De Guzman and Sinclair as the centre back. Lee Brown in place of Daniel Ledbetter. We'll see how this formation goes. Right, lads, I think it might be our last home game of the season, so we'd ideally want to go out on a win. Berry to Slew, back to Berry, back to Slew, and Slew's put it away. It's 1-0 to Cambridge. It's not ideal, lads. It's been a very scrappy game, and Cambridge have just took a really good shot there, and Walton couldn't get anywhere near it. Defence were all over the place, as you can see from that angle. It looks a complete and utter mess. Walton wasn't there to get it, and it's 1-0 Cambridge. I can see who put it there. I don't know. It was Slew. Hey, gosh. Well, we're on the back foot, lads. Win that. Chetri's got it. Just gave it over to Easter. Easter took a shot. What a goal that is. Straight away an equaliser from Bristol Rovers. And it's Easter with a class shot. I think his contract might be running out pretty soon. I'm not sure whether I want him or not, because he's not my type of player, I'm completely honest. We've got plenty of strikers at the club. But yeah, I mean, what a strike that is. And he's immediately put us back in the game with an absolute wonder strike. Jermaine Easter's trying to make his point here why he should stay at the club and why he should go on to League One with us. Walton gives it to Taylor, to Hughes, Slew over to Simpson. Walton makes a vital save there. I think that was going in. It was pretty silly for him to give it out of play. It was pretty silly for us to lose the ball in that position. Could very well regret it. Walton thankfully is there. They don't need to clear it apparently. It's half time, 1-1. It's been a very good game to play, and I think 1-1's a fair scoreline. Matty Taylor's got possession for us. Let's keep it well. Matty Taylor to Jake Gosling. They've got so many men back now, Cambridge. Loftus-Cheek. Matty Taylor near post. It's a good save by Besson. Come on, lads. Got a chance here. Jake Gosling with a cross. My gosh, the players are intercepting each other. Matty Taylor. Besson gets a good save, and we just can't get it in the back of the net. Unfortunately, there's boring football being played by Cambridge in the second half. I'm not sure if they're fighting for promotion, but that's just been the case. Our final game at home, I believe, and it finishes 1-1. It was a very exciting first half, but in the second half, Cambridge decided they were going to park the bus. And you can see the highlights, they're all in the first half. That's pretty much the story of the game, not a very exciting one. Right, lads, for our final game of the episode, away to Wycombe Wanderers. It's a 4-4-2 formation, and I believe this is the team I'm going to use to face my brother as Bristol City. We've got Walton in goal, back four of Choi Hyo-jin, Lockyer, Parks and Ledbetter. A midfield of Duncan Watmore, Loftus-Cheek, Lyons and Zucchini. And up front we've got Kelechi Iheanacho, our top goal scorer, and Matty Taylor. Ledbetter tries that muscle whoa, and that's a great shot, just hitting the crossbar. Got to be careful, lads. This is second bottom of the league, man. Calm down. Jacobson over to Hayes. Hayes gives it back to Jacobson. Jacobson over to McGinn. Thankfully, it's straight in the hands of Walton. What's he doing there, lads? Loves his cheek. Nice dribbling. A nice pass to Duncan Watmore. Duncan Watmore with a low cross. Anyone gets there? It's Matty Taylor who gets there, smashes the net. What a goal that is. Duncan Watmore with a low cross, no one met it, and Matty Taylor came storming in, smashes it home. It's 1-0 Bristol Rovers. It's one of our first real chances of the game. It's a nice Duncan Watmore assist, and Matty Taylor comes in and he absolutely thumps it into that top left hand corner for Matty Taylor. It is. No way was their keeper getting anywhere near that. It's more misery for Wycombe Wanderers, but for us, if we can keep this lead, it'll be a good game to go out on. He gives it to Iheanacho. We could be in for 2 here. Nicely slotted away by Kelechi Iheanacho. We've got 2 now. 2 in quick succession, may I add. It's 2-0 Bristol Rovers. Kelechi Iheanacho, our top goal scorer, has just got another. Zucchini's out-muscled his man and assisted Kelechi Iheanacho here. It's the second time he's done that in 2 appearances that they've both had. It's good to see. Very good to see. Zucchini and Iheanacho look like they've got a good partnership, even though they're playing quite a far way away from each other. They still know where each other are on the pitch, and they've assisted each other once again. Get in, 2-0. The formations we've been playing, my gosh, there's a room for everyone. What a save from Walton, and it's gone in. Ah, wow. That's me blabbing on about random stuff once again. I was talking about the golden boot, and yeah. Yeah, that shut us up. It's a great save from Walton initially, but we can't get the rebound once again. That's how most of the goals we conceded have come from, headers or rebounds. That's come from both. Right. One thing we need to prevent when we get promoted into League One. 2-1 at the half-time break. I'll take that, considering they played better than us. Iheanacho, he's going to give it back to Lyons, and Lyons has put it in for 3. Celebrate in front of your home crowd, mate. Get in. Straight after the break. This is why Wycombe Wanderers are second bottom off the league. See that? Just not marking Chris Lyons at all. Chris Lyons gets in front of his man and he just smashes it from close range. Chris Lyons made a great run there, and he's been a very good player for us in this season. He's about 30 years old, but he can still do the job. It's his 4th goal, and we're 3-1 up. That should see the game out nicely. Back to Jumbatti, back to Alvarenga. Jumbatti. Again. Oh, here's Agu again. Agu once again goes for Walton's near post, which he protects nicely. Stewart. Uh-oh, Walton makes a good save. We trip over each other. Walton retrieves the ball. Banton gets it out. That could be full time. Yep, it's full time. Get in. We end the season on a win after, you know, a pretty shaky end, if I'm completely honest. This episode has not been the best in terms of results, but the important thing is we've managed to, you know, see through these tough games and, you know, end the season on a very, very, very comfortable, you know, a very comfortable winning margin. I think it must be 123 points at the end of the season, I'm pretty sure, and that's a pretty good season, even though we do have more, you know, games than people in the Premier League, etc. But, you know, you can't complain with 123 points. There's Parks here, he's the captain, he's going to lift the League 2 trophy for us, and we've treated the fans definitely. With the side we had, we were expected to actually get promoted, to be fair. I can't remember if that was via the playoffs or it was just via automatic promotion, because we had a good side already. If you think, we had Chris Lyons, which was 66 rated. We also had Nichols for half the season, who was like 67 rated or something. We managed to add extra options to our midfield and add extra options as our goalkeeper, and we've just dominated the league basically with 1 loss, I think. So unfortunately, not an unbeaten season. I don't think we'll ever get an unbeaten season. I think that was our best chance, but I'm not bothered. Winning by that margin just really shows, especially the leagues above, just what Bristol Rovers are made of. So after the playoffs, Plymouth Argyle got promoted with us, I think they got promoted with us, Luton Town, Portsmouth. So it's going to be interesting to see them in League One. In the end, Sheffield Wednesday won the FA Cup. What a surprise that was. Manchester United going off to beat Hull, Sunderland and Chelsea, to then get knocked out in the final by Sheffield Wednesday, who beat Norwich. Remember, we got knocked out by Norwich 2-0. Yeah, so that's a bit of a surprising winner of the FA Cup there. Spurs won the Capital One Cup final, beating Swansea. Mind you, Swansea had a very good run in the Capital One Cup. Let's just have a look at this here. They beat Liverpool, they beat Manchester City, then they beat Ipswich. But yeah, it was a very good run by Swansea, and good on them to get in the final. Looking at who got promoted and relegated then. Going down was Bournemouth, Watford and Norwich. And Derby County, QPR and Sheffield Wednesday have gone up. Sheffield Wednesday have had a hell of a season, my gosh. And that means the championship looks like this, with Bournemouth going back down. The same teams getting promoted actually have gone straight back down to the championship. Lads, joining us in Football League One, it's Bristol City. That's going to be a hell of a season, this. Hopefully, we might even get promoted together. That would be insane. Well, along with Bristol City getting relegated, you've also got Huddersfield and Rotherham United. Let's see who's gone down to League 2. And getting relegated from Football League 2 were Rochdale, Crewe Alexandra and Fleetwood Town.
So lads, I did actually intend to do the squad report live com, which I did, but it ended up being about 5-6 minutes long, so I'm just gonna post come over it, speed it up. You can see there's quite a lot of growth through the squad. It's looking very good. I think it's very suitable squad for League One, and perhaps, you know, first time of asking, maybe perhaps by the playoffs, mind. But you know, I'm planning to do the what you call it, the contract glitch, where you get money for the contracts when you trade them in. I'm trying to do that with Jermaine Easter. He's getting old in age, and I've got plenty of strikers already at the club. You can see there's lots of growth by players, even players such as Anthony Cora's grown by quite a lot, even though they've only been at Bristol Rovers for half a season. But actually in that you can see there's the most growth out of everyone. He's got like +9 to attack positioning, and +7 overall to a 76 rate. He's going to be an absolute beast to play with against Bristol City. And you can see there are more attackers such as Duncan Watmore, Daniel Ledbetter. The list goes on and on. The players, you'll recognise them all. All of them have made a great contribution to our first season in League 2. Our first season dominating the league and ending with 123 points. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Obviously we've got the youngsters as well. Pignonocci, Zucchini was an absolute beast. Toward the end of the season, I mean, I'm still surprised about the curve on that ball. It's got about 82 curve for a 16-year-old. That's mad. 67 rated. That's a mad thing, right? So that's a squad report, and it's looking a very strong squad, lads.
And that's going to be it for the season. If you've enjoyed this season so far, this series so far, leave a like. Comment on your transfer suggestions. Obviously the next episode of the Bristol Rivals Career Mode is actually going to be the game against Bristol City, against my brother's Career Mode team. We're going to be putting both teams, we're going to be doing all the stat upgrades, etc. And we're going to be playing each other at Wembley Stadium. You might have seen the speed art edit I attempted for the thumbnail. So if you enjoyed this series so far, leave a like, comment on these transfer suggestions. And yeah, the next episode should be within a couple of weeks. So look forward to that. Like, comment, subscribe. And I'll see you later, lads.